Hello, this is World Talk Rock, and welcome back to my Let's Play / appreciation of Kohan 1, Kohan Immortal Sovereigns, and Kohan Ahriman's Gift. Last we left off, we had, what was our last mission? Anyway, we were over here, now we're over here. Sorry. I'm getting this done because I'm just sort of tired today and I want to get it done and out of the way. I try to do a Let's Play about every day or every other day. Let's talk about this one.
Once more, you are faced with the opposition of one of the original Sia Kohan. This time it is Sia Dev, a most vile traitor that deserved exile more than any other. There is no telling what horrid form she has degenerated into. The forces of the Dark Master are strong here, but we have a potential advantage. Along the border of this kingdom is a line of Chaldanite spires. Some are under your control already, others are a danger to approach. How you make use of them is your decision, but you will need strong forces gathered quickly to defeat the Dark Army Sia Dev leads.
So Sia Dev is actually a woman. Anyway, let's show fog. This is a base right here. There's just this huge army right here. There's actually two different forces. This is the Shadow, and this is Ceyahdev, or the faction of Ceyahdev. The person known as Ceyahdev, let's see if I can see her. I don't see her on here at the moment. Anyway, she is this big ugly looking monster that can just one-shot any of your companies. And the only way to really defeat her is to surround her with melee units. Here are these Kalundat spires. As time goes on, different enemies will attack them. There's a dark rift here and a dark rift here that are randomly spit out tons and tons of units, dark wolves. This has a Kohan amulet, and it also has technology. Mainly what I kind of want to do is come here and take this base. And once you take this base, that'll mean these big units, the Ceyahdev units, will attack you. Because like usual, they try to attack the city that they want the most. At the moment, they don't know about missing cities. As these enemies attack these Kalundite spires, they will actually shoot lightning at them. So sometimes it's better just to leave them alone and let them get killed by the lightning. See that they're all about to die now. It's funny, because in Ahriman's Gift, they don't really do that. Anyway, so that's sort of the plan. Get two units. I probably will use Darius and Roxana, although Roxana's kind of fragile. Come over here, take this base, which they're upgrading it pretty quickly, and then slowly put up another army, creep around the side, and attack this base. As time goes on, they will build up other bases near the sides, but as soon as you get near the center, you have to deal with Ceyahdev herself. This is actually a very difficult mission.
Sia Dev and her forces of darkness have bested you and sent your amulet off to the citadel of the Dark Master. You have a very bleak future to look forward to.
Well, geez, that's encouraging. Sorry for that quick break. The AC was just blowing on me so cold. Alright, let's replay the mission. Let's take this guy. Let's replace him. Actually, let's replace him with Mordecai.
What so you desire?
Quickly build this into a bank, wood, quarry, another market.
What so you desire?
You guys come right about right here.
I will not let my people down.
Good. Go up to 200 speed. Wood, quarry, iron, bank. Remember that -2 gives you -6, and I kind of want to have as much as possible. Oh, I can actually go ahead and do export and still have positive iron control. Once again, it's not a big deal if you just lose a few of these Kalundite spires. I'm not going to be building too many magic units just yet. You do want to sort of lead with Darius, and this is going to be a very difficult part right here. It's going to be difficult because there's always a high chance you're going to lose one of your Kohan.
Glory. Our work is never done. It is an easy task. For the glory of the Creator.
Alright, come on guys, let's do this. Let's take this base. Already now that we're at this base, it's already been upgraded. Jeez. Yeah, these shadow beasts just send tons and tons of low-level mobs at you. And as usual, they actually retreat pretty easily. And so it's hard to actually give the killing blow. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to actually kill the actual company. Okay, while that's going on, I know it seems like I'm stopping in the middle of the battle, but let's go ahead and commission these two companies. Let's call you and you 2, you and you 3.
What soul you desire. It is an easy task. Victory.
Alright, 2 and 3, come up here and join the rest of my group.
What soul you
Alright,
to shelter us all.
Ghalen, if you could go ahead. Ghalen, if you could go ahead and repair that.
By the light of the Creator.
Darius, defend him.
What soul you desire. By the light of the Creator. By the light of the Creator. By the light of the
Alright, actually I want you to go ahead and build
It is an easy task.
an outpost.
May the Creator shelter us all. What
Shoot.
soul you desire.
Like I said, you don't have much time before they start assaulting your base. Alright, Galen's retreating, which is good because I want Ghalen to retreat. You guys, repair.
To shelter us all.
Luckily there's so many engineering units that I can sort of afford to just have anybody really.
By the light of the Creator.
Jeez. So the main difficulty, Ghalen, what are you doing? Do you see how Ghalen just retreats to the middle of an army? Ghalen, get the F out. Ghalen, get the F out. Jeez. Yeah, whenever your enemies rout, there's always a chance they just rout in the stupidest way.
Kohan will return to their glory. The Kohan will return to their glory.
What shall you have of me?
At the ready. May the Creator shelter us all.
Okay, there's one elite unit that we're gonna have to face off here in just a second.
What shall you have of me?
Always ready for action. At the ready.
Oftentimes when they retreat, they don't retreat to supply, they actually retreat away from supply.
ready, as you wish.
Oops, we already lost one, that's alright. Okay, is this the gold one yet? This is not the gold one. There's the gold one up there. Oh, that's right, Ghalen, just retreat towards the army. That's probably the best way to get it done. That's right, go ahead, retreat over here. Okay, go north. This is probably one of the worst playthroughs of this mission I've had for a long time because so many of my armies just have such low morale. Okay.
What shall you have of me?
What soul you desire.
It shall be done. By the glory of
One more step.
What are you doing? Ah. Yeah, there's one problem with the AI, is they just retreat to the stupidest places.
in the name of the Creator.
By the light of
Okay.
the Creator.
After a while, the AI will, I guess, I don't know what's the best way to say it, it'll lose its fixation
In the name
with a
of the
particular
Creator.
place.
May the Creator shelter us all. I will not
What
let my
shall you
people
have of
down.
me?
Alright, I'm gonna spawn a group of settlers.
command. No
In
problem.
the name of the Creator. By the
I'm
glory
gonna have
of
her
the
go
Kohan.
north
By the glory
and
of the
sort of
Kohan.
repair this Kalundite spire up
By
here.
the glory of the Kohan. It shall be done.
And where's my
At your
settlers?
command.
Once they're up to about 3, I'm going to go ahead and start building the first group.
No problem. No problem.
You know, one of the hard parts about doing this is that there's a dark portal down here that just spawns forth lots of dark wolves, and that since when both of these are under siege, your settlers are not in supply, what that kind of means is that
At your command.
they don't replenish themselves, so they don't keep on building.
No
In the
problem.
name of the Creator, it shall be done. It shall be done.
By the light of the
In the
Creator.
name of the Creator.
Kohan will return to their
Kohan, what shall you have of me?
I will not.
Another thing is that oftentimes your units don't automatically attack nearby units.
One more step.
Shall be done. In the name of the Creator,
Creator, shelter us.
what shall you have of me?
One more step towards victory. I will not let my people down. May the Creator
Shall be
shelter
done.
us all.
By the glory of the Kohan,
Another hard part is that
what shall you have of me?
you can't tell multiple units to fix a spire. If you get anywhere near it, what'll happen is, oh freak, they've already built a city. I can kind of see where there's a city there. No, that's my city. That should be alright. There is a city right here, though, which is kind of odd.
Our
Alright.
work is never done. May the Creator shelter
Darius, come down here with Ghalen. You're going to be number 1,
Always ready for action.
2, and 3. You're going to do what you're supposed to do and kind of patrol up north.
Of me.
Always ready for
In the
action.
name of the Creator.
Okay, let's go ahead and have lots of money. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. So there appears to be a city right here in the middle, and that is going to be a bad city because we haven't established a city up there yet.
It shall be done.
I'm going to leave Darius and Mordecai down here.
Return to their glory.
Always ready for
In the
action.
name of the Creator.
I'm actually going to spawn 2 more. Yeah, let's go and get our just now recently awakened folk here. Let's call you guys a
Always ready
1.
for action. Always ready for action. For the glory of the Creator.
What shall you have of me?
Okay, once those guys are sort of up and going, we'll be able to do some more stuff. Let's go and upgrade that town.
At the
I am
ready.
on it. For the glory.
Okay, I can kind of see that there's a city here, so let's go and find where the city is. There it is. It's odd that it builds a city so close. Usually, the last few times I've played this, it builds it sort of far away. Guys, if you could go ahead and repair that spire.
By the glory of
Alright, we got ourselves a good little city here. We're not going to be out of, is that unsupplied? That's in supply. So not only do we have most of these spires in contact, we have them in supply so they can actually provide us with a fair amount of stuff. And as usual, there's just one group that just sits there and just gets in the way. It's killing them. I don't know what they're doing anything about it.
Always ready for action.
By the light of the Creator, I am on it.
Since I have all these Kalundite spires, let's go ahead and build one sort of guardian against its being destroyed.
it shall be done. By the glory of the
I can go ahead and build units that have a fair amount of magic to them. I'm going to do my usual channeler and cleric combination. You guys done? Alright. So they haven't built a city anywhere else around that area, it appears.
Always ready for action.
Wow. So these Shadow Lords, like I say, they spawn 4 Shadelings each time. They're not difficult so much as they are annoying. As long as you have archers, you're usually going to be okay to take them out. That's a good thing about archers is, you know, that just like, you know, you don't want to have a purely melee army because you want to be able to put as much force into one package.
By the
in
light
the
of
name
the
of the
Creator.
Creator.
By the light of the
Creator.
It's good to have archers just to, you know, like I say, put as much force in one small package as you can. It's going to take out this because it will cause us issue if we don't care to take care of it now.
In the name of the Creator, it shall be done.
By the
In
light
the
of the
name of the
Creator.
Creator.
Okay, so most of our units, of course, are going to come from this one council city. We are playing as council in this mission, even though all the surrounding cities are nationalist cities.
By the light of the Creator.
By the
For the
light of
glory
the
of the
Creator.
Creator. For the
Wow, my morale in some of my armies is really, really low.
always ready for action.
Alright, this city is going to be a little bit difficult to take out because I have so many shadow beasts. Uh-oh, Kalun Spear has surrendered to the enemy. Which one was it? Oh, that one up there. Okay. There's just one group up there. Just going to spawn some people to take care of that. Now, in Ahriman's Gift, the sequel to this, you can actually upgrade these forts. But as it is, there's another issue that kind of makes me angry. Sometimes you tell them to attack the city and they just don't. You really gotta be vigilant in this game because if you aren't vigilant, you'll find people that just do nothing. Okay.
At the ready.
Let's call you guys 4.
As you wish.
I don't really mind if they destroy that little outpost
As
there.
you wish. As you wish. At the ready.
And I said that because I can go ahead and just build a whole new city at the top.
As you wish.
Wow, they disappeared quickly.
As you wish. At the ready.
Let's just go ahead and build a small outpost right here.
As you wish.
I don't need to build an entire new city. Nope.
At the ready.
You guys come down here.
By the light of the Creator. By the light of the
ready.
Creator. Always ready for action.
Okay, I can see by the fact that it's in this units that they have already built a city in the south,
By the light of the Creator.
which is okay.
Name of the Creator.
Okay, we're good for our... No, let's go ahead and build a Light of Faith.
By the light of the Creator.
It takes a long time to build a lot of these, just... What is this? Citadel level cities because so many hit points.
In the name
Like I say, engineers do plus 20 damage when dealing with them. Alright, we're just all going to go south with these guys. Now, you don't want to use these guys to deal with Ceyahdev.
My lord, our men have encountered another one of those strange portals. We cannot close it, so I suggest we ignore it and stick to the task at hand.
You're good. Because, like I said, she could actually just one-shot nearly all of your armies.
By the light of
Always
the
ready
of
for
the
action.
Creator.
Oh no, wow, they built that city just right in the middle of, okay, we gotta wait.
Always ready for action.
At the ready.
Guys, she killed one of my Saya. She one-shotted one of my armies. Saya is so powerful that she can just basically kill everybody she wants to. Alright, we actually have so much, these guys have so much militia that they're usually pretty good.
At the ready.
Shall be done.
Trouble is, these guys have summonables. Okay.
What shall you have of me?
At the
We're
ready.
going to stop there, and then we're going to spawn a huge army. Oops, I need to go and build a black market. And I need lots of iron, so let's go ahead and start upgrading my iron. Let's upgrade my, that as well. Okay, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
At the ready. Yes, my lord.
And I'm going to send them over, I guess, probably right
As
here.
you wish.
And let's see here. Let me just cut off at least a few of these units.
In the name of the
In the name of the
Creator.
Creator.
Always ready for
Call
By
you
the
guys
light of
one.
the Creator.
Alright, let's get another set of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes,
You guys
my
number
lord.
2.
At the ready.
Alright, let's bring one back.
Consider it done.
Oh, we wanted these guys to be one, sorry. You
At
guys,
the ready.
You guys are... you guys are one.
As you wish.
Okay. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing alright? Now that we have that, let's go ahead and invade. Let's start with the south.
Yes, my lord. Consider it done.
Like I said, they, Sia Dev, you'll see her here in a second, she'll one-shot armies. Alright, we got our Kohan, and we got our,
My lord.
enchantments.
My lord, our men have encountered another one of those strange portals. We cannot close it, so I suggest we ignore it and stick to the task at hand.
What was that technology that said it we just got? Enchanter technology. Enchanter, it's a unit. Requires an astrology hall. They do stuff. What do enchanters do? When you get a new tech unit, you can build it basically in a new city. Enchanter, mystic immunity and mystic vulnerability. So basically, it protects you against magic attacks and then makes people more susceptible to magic attacks. How you guys doing? Pretty terrible. Just one of the bad things I don't like is that some of these outposts are just weak against even smaller units. In the original game, truth be told, ooh, wow, okay, guys, attack. In the original game, archers are sort of overpowered. There is something called a community patch, and it kind of fixes some of these issues. Let's attach here and have him say his thing.
I am grateful for your bravery, brother. I have slept for too long. It is hard to believe that this is what the Kohan have been reduced to. Consider me sworn to fight alongside you until the Kohan have tasted glory once more. So
I've said it before, some of the Kohan are just sort of dicks. And they pretty much think that they should rule over the rest of humanity. And at first they were okay with calling themselves gods, and others kind of didn't like that. Anyway. Okay, so this first mission is just going to wipe. We're just going to die. That's okay though. We'll put up a good fight until Sia comes and kills us all. Like I say, a lot of your units won't accept some of the attacks you give them till later. Okay, yay, we actually got this city. There, okay. This is Sia, and if you watch, she will attack from afar and just blow up entire companies. And it's hard to get all of the units to attack her at once. That's what you gotta do, you just gotta get her back to attack her. Now once you have a couple of units in close contact, she will go into melee. She was probably the first... She was the first Kohan that sort of just said that she didn't want to be associated with the council anymore. And so, because of that, the Sia are named after her. This is Sia Dev, and that's who the Sia are named after. Alright. Are you guys gonna... Some of you guys aren't even in supply. Don't get too close.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, let's send the next batch of people to basically kill themselves. Do I get everybody? Okay.
As you wish. As you wish. Consider it done.
Okay. Attack, attack. See, why do they stop attacking? Guys, I said attack. Sometimes they just forget that I told them to attack, like you just saw, and just don't do anything. Alright, this may be enough to kill her.
Sir, we have spotted a large chasm leading deep into the earth. The shadow creatures seem to be both coming out of its depths as well as protecting it. It is a good bet the source of the invasion can be found down there.
We're gonna be able to do it. Can we attack it? We have too many people retreating. There we go, we got it.
No, it cannot be. I am the inheritor of darkness. Ahriman promised me. This cannot be.
Oh, cannot be, she says.
Sia Dev has been defeated, but her dying words struck like lightning among the men. To think that one of the Creator's greatest Sadya could be the evil behind all of this is too horrible to dwell upon.
Okay. Let's have everybody heal up real quick. And now, attack this city. Now, there are ways you can try to sort of game the AI and sort of grind off of it to have your heroes level up. It's just hard to do, though. It's good to take out these outposts, because after that, the enemy no longer has supply. And they're kind of lost now. Okay. Now, even if you just, like, take out all the Shadow and the Sia, remember there's two factions here technically going on. In fact, those brown guys that are the Shadow, they can actually take over one of your cities and then start building their own little empire.
Consider it done. Consider it done.
Even if you take out all of them, it'll never say the Sia have been defeated. It may say the Shadow's been defeated, but it'll never say...
At the ready.
They're there.
As you wish.
Come on, guys.
Glory of the Creator.
Attack him.
By the light of the Creator.
Okay, so the Shadow's been wiped out. But Sia will never be wiped out from this map, and that's because of this chasm right here.
Consider it done.
And then let me bump up the speed. The chasm doesn't really do anything. Now that you're near it, it doesn't spawn anything. And so it'll never say, you've completely defeated, the empire of the Ceyahdev has crumbled. You can't really get that. The voice actor for Ceyahdev here is different than the voice actor for, you see in Ahriman's Gift. Anyway, that's the mission. We got all the technologies, we got all the Kohan. We did lose, a couple people. This guy just got wiped off, Cyrus Nadev. That's okay, I didn't care for him too much. You'll see they do actually, if they're on the map, they gain XP very slowly over time, but it's not all that great. Anyway, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the mission. Let's go ahead and win. Did I explored that, right? Yeah, because I got those two technologies. Okay, that was the only thing. Okay.
Ceyahdev is destroyed, and her amulet rests safely with the others. This land is free of evil and will help us prepare for another attempt to reach the Isle of Ancients. Yet still there are the words spoken by Ceyahdev before her demise. I am at a loss for words, my love. The Dark Master, a Sadya, one of the Creator's servants? The scholars have confirmed that what Ceyahdev spoke, they have both suspected and feared for some time. Ahriman, second only to Ormazd, he who helped create Khaldun, is the Dark Master. It is more important than ever that we find those amulets hidden away on the island. May the Creator shelter us all.
So, basically, the Creator has these two archangels, I guess? And Ormazd had one plan for creating Khaldun, and Ahriman had another, but then, the Creator chose Ormazd's plan, and Ahriman was also instrumental in building the world. Which makes you wonder, is Ahriman a bad guy because he's still probably helping create the world, or is he just trying to undermine the world? I don't know, but with a name like Ahriman, which is of course one of the bad guys in, I guess, Hinduism. You know, yeah, is it Hinduism? Yeah, Hinduism. Anyway, that was that mission. And there's really not that much else to say about it. And there's going to be some other stuff, but we're quickly wrapping up the first game here, Immortal Sovereigns. And Ahriman's Gift came out later, but it came out as a sort of, this is what I hate, it came out as a standalone expansion pack, which means they didn't want you to have to purchase the first game to buy it, but it means they charged full price to get basically what was an expansion pack. Nowadays we call it expansion packs DLC. But you can imagine what a dick move it would be if someone said, oh, for Fallout 4, we're making this standalone DLC. You don't need to have the original Fallout 4 to buy it. And you just charged full price for what was basically smaller stuff. And that's basically what they did with Ahriman's Gift. We'll talk more about that later. But anyway, for now we're going to end the mission. Thanks for joining me. This is Wheelhouse Starcroc, and this has been my Let's Play / appreciation of Kohan 1, that is Immortal Sovereigns, which I'm about done with, and later we're going to do Ahriman's Gift, which is incredibly difficult. Thanks for joining me, and have a nice night.